Moving on, viewers, as Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla stepped into space journey aboard Axiom-4 yesterday, he achieved a historic milestone for India. His accomplishment not only makes him the first Indian in space in 41 years since Rakesh Sharma's legendary 1984 mission, but also serves as a crucial precursor for India's first planned manned space mission. All eyes are now on space today as Axiom-4, the mission to the International Space Station, is set to dock at 4:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Now, this isn't just a personal triumph, it is a strategic leap forward in India's space ambitions. One small step for Shubhanshu Shukla is going to be one giant leap for ISRO. Watch and relive history being made.
For three nations, a new chapter in space takes flight. Godspeed, AX4.
Namaskar, my dear countrymen. What a ride. We are back in the space once again after 41 years.
ऊपर से भारत कैसा दिखता है आपको?
जी मैं बगैर किसी झिझक के कह सकता हूँ कि सारे जहां से अच्छा.
It's an amazing ride. We are revolving around the Earth at a speed of 7.5 kilometers per second. The Tiranga embossed on my shoulders tells me that I am with you all. This journey of mine is not a beginning to the International Space Station, but to India's human space program. I want all of you to be part of this journey. Your chest too should swell with pride.
खुशी की तो कोई सीमा नहीं है बेटा. आज खुशी बहुत ज्यादा है. जिसका इंतजार महीनों से हो रहा था वो आज सब खुशी का दिन.
तो अभी आप लोगों की शुभांशु से बात हुई, क्या बात हुई, क्या शुभांशु ने बोला आप लोगों से?
बस यही बोला, मैं इतने दिन से इंतजार कर रहा था, आज खुशी का पल आया है, वो भी एक्साइटेड हैं.
Captain Shubhanshu Shukla is on the way to become the first Indian to go to International Space Station. He carries with him the wishes, hopes, and aspirations of 1.4 billion Indians.
Together, let's initiate India's human space program.
जय हिंद, जय भारत.
And joining us on the broadcast this morning is Devdutt Mishra, ex-Senior Program Manager, Gaganyaan. Sir, thank you very much for speaking with us here on Times Now. The focus is going to be on the docking process. Axiom-4 mission carrying, Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla is all set to dock at the International Space Station. Can you explain to our viewers a little bit about this process? How does it really happen? And, what would have happened, say, from the lift-off yesterday till the docking?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks now for inviting me to share these thoughts with you. So definitely is going to be again a historic moment for all of us, because after our ex-Air Force officer Rakesh Sharma ji, he will be the first person, Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla, to embark on this space journey. And he is going to stay there for 14 more days to conduct all his tests and get the first-hand experience and get acquainted with this microgravity environment there, because he won't feel the same 9.81 how you and me and all people feeling on Earth. So definitely it will make a lot of difference in understanding and living in that condition. This docking mechanism is an automatic process. None of them have any role will be there to dock with the ISS. This is a re-individuous process. It taken care by the onboard computer, and once it will get hooked with the ISS, then through the manhole they will enter into the ISS, and after that there are a lot of protocols they have to follow.
Okay.
And when yesterday they lifted off, I was there with all of people. We all applauded and witnessed this moment. So it would have been undergone a lot of trajectory corrections, correcting the delta V measurement, because ISS is revolving around 7.8 to 7.9 kilometer per second around Earth from South Pole to North Pole. And to get adjusted to that velocity and bring closer to it before docking, it needs a tremendous judgment and a lot of control accuracies. Probably by this time, everything would have been taken care of. And the docking, as I mentioned, it will be a autonomous process. It will happen by its own. And coming to the implications of Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla's journey to ISS, it is having, I can foresee there are three major things which will come out of this his journey. Of course, is definitely a space journey, but in the background areas are first, as he is also one of the astronauts selected to be part of our first human spaceflight program Gaganyaan project, along with another few more Indian Air Force officers. And when you go stay there in this microgravity condition, do the experiment, and during this space voyage, definitely you would have been experienced a lot of things, a lot of what you call like real-time knowledge you would have been acquired. And next 14 days is going to do a lot of things there, experiments, and seeing how the life is there in space, 400 kilometers above Earth, how to get adjusted to this new environment where is a tremendous vacuum. The temperature goes minus 100 to plus 50, that kind of range. Then the danger of radiations, And when he'll come back on Earth, as I've already mentioned, he is also one of the astronauts selected to spearhead this Gaganyaan project.
We'll of course talk about that, sir, in just a bit. Meanwhile, we are getting some live updates as well as far as this particular mission is concerned. Let's listen in.
For just over 23 hours. And since that great liftoff that we had shots of on your screen just a moment ago, they've taken off their spacesuits. We call that buffing in the space industry. Then they checked in with our medical team, got comfortable inside Dragon. They ate a meal, they took a rest period. And as our crew prepared to arrive at the International Space Station, so has our spacecraft. At this point, Dragon has completed the phase burn, which is the first of 5 major burns required to raise Dragon's orbit and position it for its approach to the International Space Station.
I love it. And while we wait for the crew to reach the best position for a clear signal from Dragon, let's take a moment to introduce them to you. The commander of our flight today, Peggy Whitson, is now a 2-time commander for Axiom Space, having previously served aboard AX-2. This mission marks her 5th mission to space and will extend her record for the most time in space by an American. A 2025 inductee into the Astronaut Hall of Fame, Peggy serves as Axiom Space's Director of Human Spaceflight.
Dragon SpaceX, we're approximately 4 minutes out from our media event, so last set of instructions for you. Once we get video at the start of the ground pass, I will instruct you to start a timer so you can monitor the event duration. Reminder, that's 19 minutes. After that, I will say, Dragon, you are go for the event, and that is a call that cues the SpaceX media team to start the event. Once you hear that call, wait 5 seconds, and then begin. Any questions?
Copy. Start a timer. 19 minutes total. It's what we're expecting, and we'll give you 5 seconds after you make the call before we begin.
All right, that's a good readback. And final bit of advice, look good, sound good. You guys will knock it out of the park.
Putting a lot of pressure on us.
So great confirmation there from our crew communicating with our core here at SpaceX Mission Control, and also a good preview for us. So next up on our mission today is mission pilot Shubhanshu Shukla from the Indian Air Force, and he is taking his inaugural trip to low Earth orbit. Representing the Indian Space Research Organization, or ISRO, Shuks is also an astronaut designate of India's inaugural human spaceflight effort, Gaganyaan, which is currently in development.
And then our third crew member for today's mission is mission specialist Sławomir Wisniewski of Poland. He is representing the European Space Agency as a project astronaut, coming from the reserve class of 2022. A scientist by trade, he spent 2 years as the engineer in charge of the world-famous Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland, beginning in 2018.
And rounding out our crew, we have mission specialist Tibor Kapu of Hungary. Tibor emerged as one of 4 Hungarians selected for the Hungarian to Orbit astronaut program, also known as HUNOR. And together they are the crew of AX-4, Axiom Space's 4th private astronaut mission to the International Space Station.
In addition to representing the return to spaceflight for India, Poland, and Hungary in over 40 years, this mission also highlights the growing opportunities for nations and entities around the world to conduct meaningful work in low Earth orbit through private astronaut missions. Their time on station will feature up to 14 days docked to the orbiting laboratory, where they will conduct over 60 research activities representing 31 different countries. That's a lot of goodness for them to be doing up there, and we are excited to get them there.
I'm excited to see them get to station, do their welcome ceremony later today.
Absolutely.
But I think from that point on, they're going to be pretty busy. They've been busy